members and all licensed radio amateurs are welcome to participate. If you wish to join the net or need to make a call at any time, please announce your call sign between transfers. We'll acknowledge you. If an emergency should arise and you need the repeater, please contact the net control by saying break, break. A double break signifies emergency traffic. The net will stand by for you until the emergency is terminated or the traffic is moved to another frequency. Stations who wish to check in to the net are asked to respond with their full call sign using the recognized ITU phonetic alphabet and their name. I will recognize each station before continuing. Any station who wishes to check in to the net, please come now. I'll take you one at a time, like I said, and I'll greet you as you come along. So anybody out there wishing to join, come now.
November 6, Delta Victor Mike.
Hello, Stuart. Glad to have you back. I got you checked in. You are in the #1 spot. Anybody else?
November 6, Papa Golf, Quebec.
Alpha India 6, Delta Golf.
Okay. Low scan stalwarts. I got Bob, N6PG. Oh, AI6DG. Anybody else?
Yes, this is Kilo Papa 4 Mike Delta, Carroll, Citrus Heights.
Hello, Carol. Welcome back. Glad to have you. And I see we are live on YouTube. Very good. Anybody else? Okay, George, N6YG gives his regards. He had another appointment tonight, so he didn't think he was going to make it in time. So who knows? I'll call for more check-ins later. So that being said, welcome to you all. I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to do this. We're going to start with Stuart. Stuart's N6DVM. Let's see what you have for us tonight, Stuart.
All right, tonight's a little bit different. I'm going to ask you to figure out what's in common among three objects in my image. And while the QR code is a spoiler, and you don't have to look at it until I talk about it, but I encourage you to look at it and we can talk about it. It explains what the common relationship is between these items. And this is also in the spirit of our weather in Sacramento, the Tevis Cup, the horse competition, 100 miles this past weekend, etc. So here we go to PD 120.
me make sure it's not just me. Stuart, I just got carrier wave, and I don't see anything on YouTube either.
All right, I asked the question in YouTube chat. I wasn't sure whether there's an issue on Carol's end or my end. All right, go ahead to the next one. I don't know what's wrong. Nothing's changed on my setup, but I will work on it and go from there. Thank you. N6NA.
Comment?
Good. I want to see if anybody got anything.
Negative. It was white noise. So my guess is that your audio is not getting to the radios for some reason. Back to Natty I6TG.
You know, I think I may have resolved it. I think I was on the wrong band. Can I try a test? I'll try a tone.
Stuart, the tone is noise also.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Go ahead to the next one, and I'll do what I can. Thank you.
All right, poke around, but keep watching because you're still in the commentary rotation. So we're going to go to Bob in Northmost Roseville. Bob's N6PGQ. Bob, if you're ready, we're anxious to see what you have for us tonight.
Okay, well, let me see if we have a tone just to make sure I'm working correctly.
Good tone. Proceed.
Okay, this is PD 120, N6PGQ.
Excellent. I got that one here really good. By the way, Carol, last week there was 5 of us, and we did a total of 7 pictures. No identifiers. We dodged the identifier for every picture. Nobody got it. So it was a lottery ticket buying night. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. So I'll go to the top for commentary. We'll see if I'm going to give Stuart a chance to poke around. Let's go to Joel, AI6DG, for first comment on this picture. Looks like we're waiting for somebody to arrive. Go ahead, Joel.
Cool. This is the booth at the state fair. I guess before anyone, or when someone's first arrived before they've set anything up in the morning. This must be the stuff that stays overnight. So we've got under the stairwell a metal corrugated wall on the side, ARRL banner and ARRL floor stand banner, another banner on the right about Morse code, and a couple of tables with chairs and a tablecloth spread on top of them. Yeah, I'd love to hear some stories about how that's going. I've done some K6C FT8 operation on a few nights. In fact, I'll probably go pick a band in an hour slot tonight and do some more. But I'd be curious to see how it's going, how's the logging going, and so forth. Back to net. Oh, an excellent reception. I'm not sure I see any problem. Back to net. AI6DG.
Thanks for that, Joel. You know what? Since, I hope you don't mind, Carol, because you've already been out there, I'm going to ask Stuart for commentary on this, if he's ready and not too tied up. Are you okay with that, Stuart?
I'm fine with that. I rebooted my computer. I can receive, by the way. I got half the image. It came out perfectly clear. And I'm still poking around. Great image. I know this building very well. I mentioned in the Discord chat that I spent at least 4 summers on the exhibit crew at the California State Fair working at CalExpo. We had a team, about half of us were builders and carpenters, and the other half were artists. And we did all the special exhibits at the Expo Center, those 8 buildings around the courtyard. And then I built special exhibits in buildings C and D, maybe one other building. And I spent a lot of time in this building. I know it really well. Looks like it's a bigger exhibit than I thought you guys have. I love the Morse code poster and the ARRL banner. And I'd love to know more about how it's going and what you need or how you might do it differently going forward. N6DVM.
Excellent commentary there, Stuart. Thanks for that. Is there any other comments before I take it to Bob? All right, before I go to Bob, I'm going to like to say I also like the touch of that Morse code floor banner there. That's pretty cool. Anyway, Bob, why don't you tell us about your photo here?
Okay, well, it is in Building B, and that is where we are demonstrating amateur radio. The Morse code banner belongs to the W6SFM Club. We borrowed it to put on display. And this picture was taken Thursday evening after KL7HQR and I wandered around and had to find a couple of tables because ours had been stolen. And we left it like this, and maybe we'll see some pictures later. It's definitely been improved. I, too, have been at the fair. My friend of mine and I were standing in line to be the first ones into the fair at the CalExpo site, but the governor and all his entourage went in before us and did a bunch of speeches. Let me drop this. Spent a lot of my time there, played in the State Fair Orchestra, and had a good time doing that when they did that. Performed at the Maid of California pageant, which they don't do anymore, I guess, because of political correctness. Anyway, the poor old fair is plodding along, and so this is a picture of it.
All right, Bob, thank you for that. Before we move on, I'm going to see if we have any more check-ins. Do we have any more check-ins? Anybody like to participate? Please come now. No takers. All right. We'll call from time to time. All right, let's go to Joel, AI6DG, and see what treasure Joel might have for us today. Go ahead, Joel, if you're ready.
First off, let's find out if we've got tone.
Great tone. Proceed.
TD 120.
Alrighty then, Joel, thank you. One came through. Let's go to Carol, KP4MD, for commentary. KP4MD. I'll try again in a minute. Let's go to Bob, N6PGQ. Small group tonight, so you'll come up again fast. Go ahead, Bob.
Okay, well, we have a picture with quite a few pixel pops. You could hear them distinctly as you listen to the audio come through. Well, we've got some large pillars on the periphery of what looks like might be a pool of water. There's nothing on the top of the columns, but on the central columns, it looks like two or three peripheral columns, and a dome on the top of it. So it's going to be interesting. May again be in lost wages, but we will wait to see in 6PGQ.
Thanks for that, Bob. That part there is part of my guess. Now, let me try and call Carol again. KP4MD is still with us.
Yeah, this is KP for MD. Sorry, I had to step away a moment. This picture has, let's see, it's about, I'd say like about 20% pixel pops. An awful lot of pixel pops in there. But, and there is an repeater ID like about 1/3 of the way down, stripe there. Interesting, this kind of architecture normally just see in places like Las Vegas. But yeah, it's some kind of looks like a little gazebo with a mirrored top there, and a little plaza there in front of this building, with I don't know, I'm counting I don't know how many floors there are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and then there's a bunch of these smaller windows below them, and some columns. I don't know, those kind of classical columns I guess you would see in someplace like Caesar's Palace. I'm guessing it has to do with that. So back over to Net Control. It's KP from D.
Any other comments before I go to Joel?
6TV.
Go for it, Stuart.
Sadly, I know what this is. I don't want to spoil it unless you want me to. But it's the classic Roman architecture at, I believe it's Caesar's in Las Vegas. But not a fan of Vegas, but I know what this is. And 6DVM.
Alrighty then, you guys all beat me to the punch. I say it's Caesar's Palace, one of Joel's trips. So let's take it to Joel. You know what I gotta say? I don't know if like Joel got caught like in a bad hailstorm of pixel pops or what, but that ruined an otherwise good picture. But anyway, Joel, tell us about your photo.
Yeah, I gotta pull down my TV mast that has the antenna for this radio on top of it, and check all the coax and fittings. So something's loose or bad. I mean, I hear you guys fine, and everything I do, no one complains about. But I guess for this repeater or for this net, or maybe it's gotten worse. But something's wrong. Yep, Caesars, you got it. I didn't go swimming, but that is one of the swimming pools, and in the center of the pool is this huge thing. And there's some fountains actually on its periphery with stairs where you can walk up out of the pool into it. I don't know what's up there. I didn't go swimming. I was just playing tourist, and in fact, this is probably me at
Carol, KP4MD. Carol, KP4MD. We haven't had Carol with us for a while, so let's see if we have some special gem that she's going to treat us to. Go ahead, Carol.
Okay, KP4MD, and this will be PD120. Okay, I haven't had a chance really to download some of the pictures. Well, it looks like our booth got populated with much couple of guys there. I'm going to have to figure out how to do these insets like you did there on this one, Carol. But anyway, for commentary, let's bring it back to the top. We're going to go to Stuart, N6DVM. Go ahead, Stuart.
Well, we're back at Building D. It's nice to, in this image, to see it populated with ham gear. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that's JoJo on the right. I don't know who's on the left. And I'm looking through the equipment and trying to see if I can pick out what it is, but it's not close enough or enough resolution to decipher. And of course, I just don't know what some of the equipment is. But there's a lot there. It looks like you're working quite a few bands. I don't know why, but I'm most interested to know what's on that diagonal beam in the back. It looks like a large snail. But I'd love to hear every detail. N6DVM.
Now that you mention it, I'm wondering about that too. Let's go to Bob, N6PGQ, and see what he has to say.
Well, here we are again in Building B, and we've got a couple of reprobates there posing for the camera. And now we can see a sign that says, "Get your ham radio license in just one day," with a QR code. The snail may be a mag mount, and we see a logging computer and a keyboard and stack of gear. Looks like somebody's Go box, might be Carol's. Anyway, good picture. The insert from Las Vegas in the left bottom corner. And Carol's audio, when she was speaking to us, was a little bit low, and it seems like the quality of this is not up to her usualness. Quite quite a few pixel pops, which may be low audio also. N6PGQ.
Very good. Thank you, Bob. Anybody else before we go to Carol? Okay. Yeah, those are the kind of things I like to hear. What might cause certain problems. I was thinking that it might have just got caught in the pixel pop storm like Joel's did. But anyway, let's go to Carol and have her tell us about her photo. Go ahead, Carol.
Okay, this is KP for MD. This is a picture actually that Jojo took, a selfie, and this was, I believe this was done probably on Saturday. I was still at 30,000 feet, and he shared this picture. Jojo is, of course, the gentleman on the right, and on the left is Craig, Kilo 6 Golf, Juliet Golf Victor, and that little Go kit there, like a stack of shelves, is a Go kit that belongs to Jojo. And to be really honest with you, I'm not exactly sure I could name everything that's in there. He did send me another picture with a better close-up of that picture, but I just pretty much just wanted to give you an idea of what it looked like on Saturday. I have more pictures from later, but I don't have them off of my phone yet and ready to put onto the computer. I've been just so busy since I've come back with the organizational stuff for the state fair, and we're really busy there. I'm Monday through Thursday. It opens at 4. The last couple of days I was there Monday and Tuesday. We didn't have really good propagation, but today we did very well. We made about 16 contacts, some on FT8, some on phones. Actually made some on CW also, and also some on 2 meter FM. So we also had a lot of interaction with the public. So we were really happy. But I also have pictures from the Caribbean, but I'm gonna have to wait for another week. So because I like I say, I have not downloaded from my phone yet. So back over to you, Bill. Kilo Pop for Mike Delta.
Thank you, Carol. I am looking forward to pictures from the Caribbean, but there's always next week and the following ones. So, thanks for that, Carol. Good shot. Hey, Stuart, before I go ahead and share one, you want to give yours another try?
Or how about we do this? I made one change, not to SSTV or Ionic. I made a change to my sound settings. Let me send a 15-second test, and if it works, then I'll send the full image. Can we do that?
Go ahead. I'm standing by. Go ahead, Joel.
Yeah, it's just white noise, so your audio path is not, the audio is not getting there. So reselect your audio devices, make sure they're all set right. Even though if they look right, sometimes they're not, and you need to reselect your device.
So that makes sense. This is a laptop that I really only use for this net. It's a ThinkPad. I don't use Windows. I only use it for this. It's been working fine, but a couple weeks ago we tried EasyPal, and I made some changes to it, and I suspect that's what happened. And I went back in at the top of the net tonight and made a few changes, but I'll go back and work on that. I think that's exactly what's wrong. So sorry about that. I'll try again next week. Back to the net.
Well, don't go away. We still relish your commentary.
I'm still here, N6NA.
All right, very good. Before I go, I'm going to see if there's anybody else has might have come along that would like to check in. If you're out there and would like to join, even if you just want to comment on the pictures, come now. All right, nothing heard. All right, I'm going to send one your way. Let me do a tone first, too.
Good tone, N6PGQ.
I'm sorry, I stepped on you. Did you get a tone?
Yeah, good tone.
All right, here it comes. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything about like the identifier, like a few of us got hit by it tonight. All right, so let's go. Let's go to Joel, AI6DG, see what he's got to say about this. Go ahead, Joel. AI6DG. We'll try him again. Let's go to Carol, KP4MD.
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, go ahead, Joel.
I'm off about the house, listening in on my Bluetooth headphones, trying to do other things around the house. Okay, so good, fairly good reception. The repeater hit us about 2/3 down. It looks like a factory floor. I see all kinds of piping in the ceiling. Some parts bins in the foreground. Lots of yellow lines telling you where to walk, not put things, not put things on the concrete floor. Wiring or plumbing rails in the ceiling, ductwork. Equipment, I have no idea what they're building here. I can't even tell if it's automotive or electronic or what type of industrial production this is, but looks like a production floor of some kind. Back to net, the S6DG.
Thank you, Joel. It is kind of, sort of. Let's see what Carol has to say about it. KP4MD, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, this is KP4MD. Maybe about a dozen pixels scattered throughout, but they're hard to see because a lot of it is light colored. And just like Joel said, there's a bunch of pipes. I don't know if those are ducts. It could be air conditioning ducts up there in the ceiling. A lot of spotlights pointing down. In the foreground, I see a couple of what looks like carts that may be filled with linens or something. I see something that looks like white and kind of stacked and folded there. Can't say. And there's two people over there on the left. One of them seems to have maybe a lab coat or something. It's a kind of a white short kind of medium sleeve coat that I've seen, kind of like a clinical coat. But don't know. And then there's some tables in the background that could be some kind of hoods or something, because it looks like they have. I can't really say what it is, but picture came out pretty well considering. Back to you, is KP4MG.
All right. Any more comments before I tell you about it?
Comment.
Go for it, Stuart.
Given the color of the outfit of the guy on the right, and the containers in front, and your background, I'm going to guess this is a United States Postal Service sorting or processing facility. That's the best I can do. N6NA.
Thank you for that, and you're absolutely correct. This is a automated, or what they call an AFSM 100, an automated flat sorting machine 100. I basically built the second two-thirds of my career on it as a technician and a mechanic. This part right here, this happens to be the LA plant, but if you walked into the West Sacramento plant, it would look the same. This happens to be the feed end where they feed like the flats in. It's automated now with those conveyors on top. Used to have people standing at each of those stations. That's a technician and one of the clerks there. They used to have one standing at each one of those stations, but now it's automated. And by the way, the difference between automated and mechanized, a mechanized sorting machine is the machine helps you. An automated machine is you help the machine. So just thought I'd share a little bit. That machine's about 80 feet long. I would need a bunch of pictures to get the whole thing in and describe it. But that's a little piece of my past. I'm glad to share that with you. So we're coming up on the quarter, 15 minutes to the hour. I'll call to see if there's anybody that might have come along late. I will call and see if anybody would like to share another picture.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Stuart. Maybe we can get something from you.
If I can do one more attempt, and otherwise I'll throw in the towel. I reset my sound settings, and I want to give another test transmission and see what happens.
No, that's perfectly timed. It's still kind of perfectly fine. It's still somewhat early. Go right ahead.
All right, here's a sample, PD120.
Did you abort that, Stuart?
I aborted to see if it worked, and if it did, I would continue, and if not, I would stop.
You're going in the right direction. It looks like we started to get picture, but it looks like you having a similar result to what Alan was getting with his a few weeks ago. I hear the picture coming through, we see it, but we got a lot of white noise, I think Joel calls it, so it makes for a snowy picture. Comments?
Yeah, you're about 80% noise and 20% audio. It's not going to be satisfactory in 6PGQ.
I guess you'll just have to poke around with it some more, Stuart.
That's fine. Thank you for letting me try. I have one more comment, actually, unrelated to this. We had, as you mentioned, we had beautiful images last week, and with no pixel pops. I wonder if this is a sentinel for whether PavePause is down or down for maintenance or not operational, and when we have clear images. Over.
I don't know, last week was good. Like I said, we got no identifier. We just had, that was luck of the draw, I'm sure. We had none of the identifiers, and nobody got assaulted by pixel pops either. They were minimal, countable even. So that said, if I'll close the net early if nobody has any more questions, comments, or burning desires or pictures.
Yeah, this is KP for MD with a question.
Go right ahead, Carol.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see the mail sorting machine in your picture, because I remember, I believe it was, I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago that this Postmaster General, Louis DeJoy, had ordered hundreds of those mail sorting machines to be removed out of post offices. And there was an uproar about that because it was being done just before an election. So I didn't know you still had any sorters. I thought they had destroyed them all and go back to hand sorting. Maybe you can talk more about that. Over.
I know what you're talking about. There was this big plan of doing that, this major consolidation, but it never happened. Not during my tenure. They did trash one platform. It was even more automated for flats than that picture I saw. What a waste of money. But they reduced like some of them, but not very many. I was there for like the 2020 election. That was the first big mail-in ballot, and I oversaw a lot of that. Man, that was like a busy time. Most of those ballots, they didn't go through that machine, even though they're fairly sizable envelopes. They're kind of like what we'd call fletters, in between flats and letters. But boy, they kept a real close eye on that.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm just happy that the post office has not completely abandoned technology. Thank you for that, KP from MD.
You'd be surprised. Some of the operating systems seem like it, but a lot of it's very proprietary. That's why I'm pretty good with computers and software from loading it on these machines. That machine was still using Windows NT when I left 3 years ago on the main computer. It works, and it works good, but it was hard loading. It was really sketchy loading some of the proprietary software, so it did me a lot of good. I learned a lot.
I have a question.
Go right ahead.
As you may know, the International Space Station is doing a SSTV week starting last Saturday, or was it Monday? May have been the 14th. The 14th or the 20th, I think, or the 21st. Anyway, I don't have the dates right. This week. I set up my computer and I received over a half dozen. 2 of them were pristine, perfect images, no pixel pops. at all. So I wonder if anyone is doing this, participating, and if you are, how's it going? N6TVM.
This is Bill, K6KRQ. I've made a half-hearted effort just using my base station. I've got a couple of partials because the vertical's not a great way to go. I have not tried it yet with my Arrow antenna because I'm having some difficulty connecting the recorder to my array.
All right, thank you. We'll see how it goes. If I haven't been able to save a couple. My application is saving history for our nets that we have here, but it's not saving history for the ISS transmissions, and I have no idea why that would be different. And I've tried to capture a couple of the nice ones, and I haven't been able to, but I'll just keep trying. And if I have good ones, maybe I'll post them on the new SSTV Discord channel that we have. So anyway, if you are going to do it, wish you luck. Thank you, N6DVM.
You know, the two partials I got, it didn't save it either, but that's because like my folder was full. It'll only hold 256, and I had 256 in there. I can't believe I've got that many pictures from doing this net. So I had to clean it out, so I'll try it again.
Oh, that's impressive. I don't have that many. So maybe the situation is that it won't save it to history unless the image is complete. Is that the issue? Anyone know?
But mine is saved partials. You can set that in the settings, how many it'll save. Mine was set to the max, 256. So, but I have got some partial crummy ones from one of the last SST events.
Okay, thank you. I'll keep mucking around with the software. I appreciate it. All right, N6DVM.
Any other questions or commentary? Alrighty then, I want to thank all who participated in tonight's SSTV Net. I certainly like having you. We hope to see you again next Wednesday at 9 p.m. And another welcome back to Carol. I don't know how many viewers we got on YouTube because my computer that I look at that with and run my ham clock on crashed. So I don't know if we had any viewers tonight. So I will now close this net officially at 9:52 p.m. This is Bill, K6KRQ, wishing all of you a good evening. 73.
Would it be okay if I burden anyone for another test transmission?
No, absolutely. Go for it. I'm still up.
All right, here we go.
Still doing the same thing, Stuart. You know, with Alan, though, I don't think I heard as much like staticky white noise. It just, the picture would come through and it would be real snowy. I don't remember exactly, though, but yours has got an awful lot of staticky white noise.
I'm receiving okay. I'm not transmitting okay, so I will keep trying. I turned, what I just did, I turned volume up in the sound mixer to 100%. Maybe I should go the other way.
Try like a microphone the other way. Too bad George wasn't here with us tonight. He's good at this stuff.
Yeah, the only thing that's changed, I haven't touched this other than messing around with sound settings during whenever that was a couple of weeks ago when we did EasyPal, and I'm pretty sure I screwed something up. So I just might reset everything and go back and try over. And on that note, I don't know if there's interest in doing EasyPal, doing digital SSTV during one of these nights. Maybe, I don't know, thinking out loud. Maybe we do one night a month. We try digital, or something. Any ideas or any thoughts?
I kind of thought that too. We'll have to kick it around with the rest of the group. You know, the thing is, it's like different software, and I don't know if anybody's like dialed into that, like George. You know, I was fortunate. I was able, while we were talking that night, I downloaded it right then. Couple pointers from George, and I got it going. So we'll have to kick that around. Maybe when we get like George is back, because he's one of the regulars. When we got you and George, Bob, Joel, Bill, N6NA, he's another good one for this. Maybe we can kick it around. I think that's a decent idea.
I'd like to see us mix it up and face some new challenges and do something new. But I'm mostly incentivized by the quality of those images, and I don't know if that'll ever do it beyond this net, but it's part of my backup toolbox for amateur radio, for emergency communications, and possibly telemedicine. It's compelling to know that we can possibly send high-resolution images through SSTV when we might need to. So anyway, I thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. N6TV.
Hey, before you go, then I'll let you go. I agree with you. I was absolutely stunned at how clear those images came through when we were doing that with George. It's a world of difference from these ones on SSTV.
Maybe if there's interest and there's time. So I did the same thing. That when we talked about it, I quickly downloaded it and had it running and was able to receive. Wasn't able to transmit. And I think a lot of that is simply not being able to configure Windows. I'm not a primary Windows user, and I don't use it very much. So I'll get more facile with that, and maybe if we have time out of band between nets, we can maybe spend a half an hour or an hour sometime during the week to test it out and then sell it to the rest, and maybe eventually dedicate a night to it. I think that'd be fun.
I talk with George several times during the week because he's on all these nets with the rest of us. We'll see about maybe something like the half hour before this, where at least we might be able to get dialed in what you got and talk about some of using the other platforms.
Would that step on the 10-meter nets, or is it a different audience, different participation?
I was just kind of thinking about you and me and George, but it would step on the 10-meter net. I know George is big, kind of likes QSSTV, which I have not tried out yet.
Is that digital SSTV as well?
I believe so. I think one of the things he says about it, don't quote me, but that it's actually still maintained.
That's good to know. I was a little discouraged hearing that EasyPal might have been the only one, and it hasn't been updated in a long time. So I'm glad to hear that. And maybe we can get an open source distribution, something we need to do more of in amateur radio. So, all right, that's QSSTV?
I believe so.
All right, I'll check it out. All right, let me know. I'll ping you in the group in the SSTV text channel on Discord about a time or a night. I don't know if George uses Discord.
I don't think so, but we'll get the message across. So anyway, Stuart, it's always a pleasure. I'll talk to you soon. This is K6KRQ.